Welcome, fellow geeks, to the Geek Easy. So open a beverage of your choice, because today we're having another episode of Incredible Independence. This is a book that I'm sure is couple weeks late, because I'm not getting them directly from my comic shop anymore. But it is Lycan, Girls' Night. This is my band of bards by Hudson, Landro, and Gagnon. Okay, Mary Landro is illustrated, written by C.J. Hudson. Illustrated by Mary Landro, illustrated and colored by that, and lettered by Jerome Gagnon. And then edited by Latasha Hudson. It is in black and white and drawn very well by Mary Landro. I love the artwork in this thing. The layout, the artwork, it's just incredible. But let's kind of get what this is about first. It is part one. Okay, so we have a group of women seem to be getting together to go out on a girls' night, and then you have a couple guys out hunting. Looks like wild pigs, maybe some boars. And they're typical. They got the boars. They're typical guys just out drinking beers, being mean to each other, doing hunting, stuff like that. And then you see one of them was gotten, and they're being attacked by werewolves. Well, it turns out that I think they're getting the pigs, and it's the ladies. Hence, Girls' Night Out, or Girls' Night, Lycan Girls Out. So this is just kind of a little setup. They have them going back to their jobs. One of them is married with a young daughter. And it seems like the daughter is also going to be like a Lycan as well. Husband doesn't really know much about what's going on. And there's all this other stuff. But we have some hunters who are going after Lycans, and they seem to be like this organization who a bunch of badasses go out and kill people. And we have, I think one of the hunters got killed, but we have them all in emergency saying, "Oh, something happened." And you see a new minister coming into town, and he seems to be knowing what's going on, and he is not a good person from what you can tell. And the cops found one of the dead hunters. And when the werewolf shows back up, and that is when it is one of the women. She is shot and hacked by the cops, and the minister comes to talk to one of the people, and they realize that there's a group after them, and then they also killed some cops. So that is the issue of, I guess attention was drawn to them because of they killed a human, and the cops were investigating it, and now the cops are dead, and there's an evil organization after them, which may or may not have had something to do with the original deaths. But I'll have to reread it again. But it was a wonderfully crafted story. It was, you get the information you need just by the casual dialogue. There's not a whole big information dump. It's intriguing. You don't get too much. You don't get too little. The art is incredible. It's a world that just wants to pull you in so you can understand what's going on. And there's a good set of mysteries of who these people are and what's going on. I highly suggest it. It is by Bandit Bards Publishing, and it was $7.50. Kind of expensive, but worth it because it was a very well crafted story, incredibly well drawn. I mean, it's better than some of the stuff I've seen. A lot of the stuff I've seen in the big two, and the black and white art really does things with the story. So I'm going to recommend you pick that up. Get it on your pull list, or you can order it from. I know you can get it from. What is Midtown Comics? That's where I got it from. But pick it up and get the rest of it because it is an incredible series so far. I mean, it's the first book, but first one of the books, and I put it at a 4.5 out of 5, maybe even a 5. But just thought I'd throw that out there, let you know about it, and see what anyone thought. So like, subscribe, possibly share, most of all. Enjoy your independent books.